Today on Can Haz Armory, how to make a lame tab for your saber foil lame. Okay, so the requirement for the lame tabs came in shortly after they made the bib target and foil. It was never an issue in saber, I think. When they first came out, you could clip directly to the collar, but after a while, you must have the tab on the back of the lame if you're doing foil or saber. So sometimes you get an older lame that doesn't have a tab, or it breaks. You know, sometimes connection doesn't work right. So let's make one. Now the rule is 2 centimeters by 3 centimeters long, the 2 by 3 long. But honestly, some tabs are much larger than that, and no one cares as long as they have a good connection. So I'm going to make one here. I'm going to cut this at 4 centimeters wide because it's allowed for overlap. I'm going to fold it over and sew it. I'm making a mark at 4 centimeters, and I'm going to go 6. I'm going to make it 2 by 3. There's my marks. And I'm going to cut Okay, so there we have a 4 by 6 centimeter tab. I'm going to now fold. I'm going to basically fold it and sew it down, so it ends up being 2 by 3, and that'll be ready to be sewn on a lame. Stand by. Okay, so I have my my raw patch here for the tab. You see these 2 marks up here in the top, here and here. Those are a centimeter in from the outside edges. So that's my fold line. So I'll fold the first one along that line, and then sew that down. You have to go fast. Okay, pull that one. Fabric. Now to the other side. And again, same thing. You're gonna fold it along that little dot right there, lengthwise. That's my fold line. Okay. Before I go on, confirm that's 2 centimeters. Yeah. Just skosh over, no one's gonna care. It's like 1/16 of an inch over, no one's gonna give a damn. No one's gonna measure it. Okay, so there is that one. So now I've got the length, the width rather, than I get the length. So remember, it's 2 by 3. This is 6 long. Take it down by a centimeter and a half. But I don't want to do that because you need to have room to secure it. It's 2 by 3 of free tab, not overall. So I'm going to simply sew this down, fold down real quick over the edge here. Nice small little fold. And there is my tab. Stand by a second. Okay, so here's the completed tab. It is 2 centimeters along the short side. This particular one is 4.5 on the long side, which gives enough room to sew it down. Now, how you make the connection? You sew down when the connected side's down. Now, this is the reason why one side's shiny, one side's not. The shiny side is the one you want to have in contact with the lame, or just like a saber cuff in contact with the saber lame or the sleeve. It touches it, it makes a connection. So, let's say we have. This is the lame, and that line is the collar. Okay, I'm going to pick the side I think has the most contact, which is the side down here. We'll lay it down just below the line. So done just on that edge. Okay, take it up. So here's some vision down. Here's a tab, and you see it's only held in one spot. So like I said, this is the collar. Here's the tab, all right? And what's, out of curiosity, what's the length in this? Let's take a look real quick. The free length of this is about 4 centimeters, which is perfectly fine. No one's going to quibble over a centimeter on these. I've seen much larger tabs and no one has a problem with it. Now here's the thing. You only have to have one tab. No, you don't. Nothing says you can't have 2 or 3. My personal saber only has 3 of them right next to each other. Now, that's a specification by me. I put on some lames years ago for school. Why do I have 3? Because sometimes this connection breaks, this it's corroded, stops conducting. Well, on a foil mask, I can cut the tab off and clip right to the bib. On a lame, though, I have to have the tab. So if this one was dead, cut it off and clip the one next to it. I have spares. So that's why I do that. Now, let's check and see how this works. Okay, so we have my test plate here, my ohm meter, and I put the testing on there. I have continuity light and the meter goes. So let's put the test paste down. So there is my lame. Make sure this is in contact with it. There it is. Touch the lame, works fine. Now, I'm going to test it this way. Connectivity, but notice I'm pushing down on the tab. I don't like doing that because if this connection is broken and this is still in contact, it's going to complete the circuit. So I will always, turn it a little easier myself, lift up the tab off the surface and then test it myself. That's how I know I have a good connection. So that's how you make a lame tab for foil and saber lame and test it and attach it. As always, happy armoring.